What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on Madden 17, and we're doing the final fantasy style rebuild. I think in the past we've actually had a couple that we're missing. I'm not even gonna lie, I think we didn't even do the Saints fantasy style, but you know, that's in the past. All right, but we are of course doing the Chiefs. A couple of quite a bit of moves actually that need to be made. I don't know what I want to do with the running back position. I honestly want to put Tyreek Hill there. I don't. That's why. Great. All right, so enough of that flickering nonsense. The defense is obviously the heart and soul of this team, but even then, they're not really looking as great as I kind of thought we were going to have coming into this. All right, so there's a little bit of age on this team. Justin Houston, it's fun to have him around because I haven't had him in a rebuild in ages, or just in any, like, I don't even know if we've had him all year in a rebuild. This team isn't as great as I thought it was going to be. I viewed the Chiefs as an insane defense with tons of young talent, which, I mean, they are. But, you know, I expected this to be a walk in the park. It might honestly be harder than the Seahawks rebuild, and it might be not a surprise to you guys, but to me, I really thought that this was going to be easier than the Seahawks rebuild. First order of business, get a much cheaper punter. Second order of business is to show you Tyreek Hill drops to a 73 at running back. Third order of business is to show you that Derek Johnson is too fucking old. He's 33. I'm sorry, pal. So if the Patriots trade him in real life, probably going to get a little bit more than this, but Pearson, which is our second string left guard, a 4th and a 7th round for Gamertag. Here we trade Jay Howard, who we switched to defensive tackle, a 2nd this year and a 3rd round next year for Dez Bryant, which I believe is the first time we've traded for him in rebuilds this year. We need a wide receiver, and I wanted someone new, and I could get the same old, but there's just no point. I mean, that's not fun to me, and I'm assuming it's not fun to you guys. Looking for new players, that'll obviously help us out. Obviously, not every single player is going to be new, but that's going to be the trial. We'll try to get everyone new. So we got the trade to go. The 3rd round we just got from the Niners, Jamal Charles and Eric Fisher for Jalen Ramsey. We now have the 2 youngest well, not youngest, but you know what I'm trying to say. The 2 best up-and-coming young cornerbacks. Peters is a bit older than Ramsey. So going right back to the Jaguars, we trade a 4th this year, Mitchell the cornerback, and Ja Reed the right tackle for Miles Jack, who will be our starting middle linebacker for the season. So we trade D Ford, Derek Johnson, and Mauga for Jarvis Landry, which is a decent trade. Finishes off our receiving core. So we trade Spencer Ware, Nile Davis, and a 4th round next year for the Colts 1st round draft pick. So here we are stocking up on the youth of the league. Macklin, Fulton, and a 1st round for Joey Bosa. I don't even know what our defensive line looks like, but I would assume it's looking pretty damn good. So we trade Alex Smith, a 1st round next year, and Tardif for Jadeveon Clowney. Lots of youth. This is one of our best young teams we've ever had. Here we trade Nick Foles, Phillip Gaines, and a 6th round next year for the Jets 1st round pick. So we trade Witzman, Devy, and a 5th round next year for the 3rd round pick from the Seahawks. Slowly accumulating picks back up. So we trade Murray, Bailey, and Reyes for a 1st round. I don't know if his name is Reyes or Reyes. Reyes sounds so much cooler, so if it's not Reyes, shame on you, Reyes. You trade a 2nd round this year, Tamba Hali and Dustin Colquitt for Nate Solder. We have some picks to kind of deal with, and we also still need a lineman or 2. So we trade a 3rd round for Zach Martin. He always is so easy to trade for. Like, there's left, I guess guards aren't as important as, left tackle, but we gave away just a 3rd round for Zach Martin, while it took us actually quite a bit to get Nate Solder. Here we trade Ron Parker for David DeCastro. So we trade Kwan Williams and a 1st round from the Colts for the Niners 1st overall pick, which I believe will finish it for us. No draft picks next year. No picks past the 1st round this year. We have 3 1st round draft picks. Apparently the quarterback position is empty. I don't know how. I guess they just didn't want to fill it. Interesting. Bray should be gone as well, by the way. I mean, it should be an interesting season. At least we have Tyreek Hill at running back. Hopefully he can ball out. Wide receivers aren't as great as I wanted them to be, but they're about on par with the Seahawks rebuild. And I guess I can't really say anything about the O-line. It's about the same as last time. It's a really good O-line. Right tackle is a quick development trade, Mitchell Schwartz. I think Schwartz is about a 27, 28 years old. Mitch Morris is very young. So, I mean, I like the squad offensively. And then defensively, I'm trying to think, did we make them worse or better? I really don't know. What scheme are we running, by the way? We should be running a 3-4, but I don't know if that's what they run. They run an attacking 4-3. Are you serious? All right. I mean, I wouldn't have expected that at all. But yeah, the only thing that sucks about having Garoppolo is he's obviously not a rookie, so you can't really win that award. Really, the only XP he's going to get are week-to-week things and just seasonal stuff. Hopefully he plays adequately because who knows, there could be no quarterback in the draft at all. But overall, I like the squad. We have quite a bit of money. I don't know who we have to re-sign next season. Oh, no. Miles Jack needs to start. I want Ramsey to win the award, but at the same time, we got to give ourselves the best chance to win some sort of award, and that obviously can come through Miles Jack. We need to win one of the rookie awards, and it's obviously not going to be offensive unless Tyreek Hill decides to ball out. But that's basically the squad, and we're back to good old Brandon Fields, who I believe actually was this team's punter, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's get into the season draft stories. Do we have a quarterback? We do have a middle linebacker, which is interesting. Son of legendary Texas high school coach McKinley, middle linebacker Normando. McKinley has been around the game his entire life. And then Evan Sheldon trying out tight end. So he is number 1. Prototype as well. Looking pretty damn good. He's a little on the older side, so maybe they will just give him like super stats right away. Wide receiver, tight end anyways. Not looking too bad himself. What about quarterbacks? Only 2 in the first round. Ooh, man, these quarterbacks look shit. This rebuild is not looking good, man. So I don't know what to expect. We have a decent division, but in rebuilds, they don't usually dominate too well. So can we make the playoffs? Of course. You guys see the MVP, right? I'm fucking done, man. So we were 7-9. That is just EA. 100%. Because I've never even seen Jamal Charles even close. Tyreek Hill didn't have the greatest yards per carry, but he didn't fumble a lot, so that's pretty good. What was Garoppolo's stats again? Not great at all. Jarvis got more catches, but Dez obviously did better. Conley did better than Landry as well, to be honest. So not the greatest blocking, honestly. Miles Jack did very well. He should be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Sorensen did all right. Sacks-wise, I mean, I guess it's all right. We do have a pretty good squad there. Cairo Santos was baller. So, like I said, we're going to let him go, but we're obviously not going to let him go, if you know what I mean. We're going to definitely try to retain him. Offensive yards, 30th. That is unacceptable. And then defensive yardage, that's a pretty high number. So we were... Fuck's sake, what is wrong with our team? We were the third worst offense, or third worst defense, and the second worst fucking... Were we 30th? We were the third worst in both. How are we so bad? So Jamal Charles takes it. Wow. Like, that is some BS. Like, that is all I can tell you. Defensive Player of the Year. Where was our boy? Our boy wasn't even there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cody Kessler. Tyreek. Oh, so close. Thank God it was Miles Jack. I would have been devastated. Running back, of course, Jamal. Where's our guy? Not even on the list, of course. This sucks. This really sucks. Like, I feel like shit. Like, there's no winning. And Cairo wasn't even the kicker of the year, and that's a shitty award. Like, I could really care less, but just mentally, I wanted it. Like, of course, Jamal Charles. Like, if we should have had like a contention type deal. 26 touchdowns. I don't know. I don't like Tyreek in this game. Like, he doesn't do well for Sim. I know I'm being unfair. Like, the man is clearly a wide receiver, but you would think you want the guy to get the ball as much as possible. So Tyreek's only an 81 as a wide receiver, man. The fuck? I feel so like shit. Okay, he's 83. I guess it's just counting the regression. I don't know why we did so badly. Like 7-9 is not the worst record in the world, but it's pretty fucking bad. Let's go to running back. We haven't had a running back rookie in a while. I can't believe that though. Like you guys know 100%. Ooh! Please tell me this man has an insane 40 time. Like, he would be a fucking gem. So whenever the Patriots are involved, I'm not even going to click in anymore because the Tom Brady stats go away. So I'll click in, see what the yardage was. Oh, Jesus. A lot of rushing yards. So split carries, which is pretty impressive. Re-signings, I don't think we're going to re-sign Poe. That's a money that, like, that's just too much money. I can't have that. Like, look, he regressed too? Oh, no, not even just that. He's garbage. What am I fucking talking about? I don't know where our money went, by the way. We spent a bit, but we didn't spend a whole lot. I mean, what the hell? Let's go on to the free agency period, though. See if we can get anyone, maybe someone famous decided to slip in. Metellus. No one really too crazy. Let's see if we can get our players back that we actually did want, like our free safety. Our free safety? I meant to say our kicker. He's strong. He's definitely strong. A little on the slower side, though. 4.66 is really slow. 4.52. 4.5. That's not bad. It's not... for his size, though. 4.53. Pretty average time, I suppose. Oh, yeah, the middle linebacker. Come on. 4.53. Wow, he is going to be a star. Number 1, 2, and 5. Good stuff, my dudes. To here. 12, 16, and another first round. I don't think it would cost that much, but it does here. That is a lot of spots, though. 11 places. I don't think it would cost that much. It would be close. It was maybe all next year, like all future first rounds, but I don't think it would cost that much in the 1 year. It is ironic that I believe the Titans will be selecting a safety in real life as well. I think I can get more, but I'm just going to quick trade with them. I think that's all right. That's a decent enough trade for me. If the second doesn't work, we'll go third. There we go. I know it says mid-round, but I've had it plenty of times where they've just reached so hard. He's the number 1 middle linebacker, and he's going to be godly. Little on the older side, but he's a beast. Here we go. Supposed to go number 8. Very, very fast. 79 overall. I like the stats a ton. The hit power is a little low, so you probably would be a little disappointed in a user league or, you know, just playing franchise with your buds, whatever it may be. If it said mid, we're taking him here 100%. Mid first round, please be super. Quick, exactly what we expected. Pretty fast, actually. So we're on the right track. That guy was a savior for us. So we really only have like one more guy to take. This guy was really good too. We might actually grab him as well. We have to grab him. He's too good not to. A lot of late round stuff. We might have to try to like work our way into like several picks in the second round. I was really hoping somebody would give us a second round this year and a first round next, but that's not the case. Running backs, mid-level stats, or combine numbers. He's prototyping fast. What is he? He's a mid-first. Fuck, we're taking him. Yes! There we go. There's been a lot of 6'4" superstars that I've missed in the past. I believe this is the second one we've hit on the 5 or 6 we've missed. So 16 took him exactly where he needed to go. Someone would have traded up and probably taken him right here. Might have over-traded, but we got a first and second round next year for the Giants' 53rd pick. We probably should have looked for someone a little bit higher, actually. I believe they're both here. Early third. What about the other guy? I think we have the next 2 picks. Do we? Scouted. DN first. Please be decent. Normal, but he was a 15 spot, so he'll make a decent stand-in defensive tackle if he does start for us. And then we'll take this middle linebacker. We could have 2 superstar middle linebackers this draft. Is that going to be the case? Quick, definitely deserved it. Super beastie, like rookie middle linebackers. Probably going to use him as trade bait, though. I'm going to be 100% honest. So I believe this guy was the guy ahead of us. Decent looking stats. What is his development trait? Superstar. So I think all in all, they did draft the better player because I think he's younger. His speed is on par with a quarterback you would want. Once again, in the user league, I think you would want our guy a little bit more. It's better to have that kind of fast guy. And now the moment of truth, really big truth too, is Goings. 77 overall, not a bad overall. I kind of expect him to be super big or bust. 84 speed slow, but the rest of the stats are decent. 87 trucking, a 94 stiff arm rating. And he had quick, so I mean, I can't really be too mad. They did grab him at a pretty good spot. Can't really complain there if you're them. 70 overall, Traylon Brommel, or Bromell, I don't know. Really bad speed, but really decent stats. Other than that, actually looks really good. Just that speed's a little low. Superstar, damn great wide receiver there. That is actually a really good pickup. And then the last team I want to pay attention to is the Raiders. Look at the Raiders. They grabbed that tight end. Really fast acceleration, rough speed. Agility's not great. I mean, it's all right, actually, for a tight end. Catching stats are about average. Strength is about average as well. Blocking stats are decent. We already know he's superstar. So, I mean, we had a really good draft. That's exactly what you need to turn these kinds of rebuilds around when you're having troubles. And I think this should easily be a year 2 Super Bowl. We give the Texans the gift of mediocrity. I'm just kidding. Garoppolo's not actually bad. I believe we got him to quick development trade. I don't think we got him to superstar. But Garoppolo, a first round and a third round this year for J.J. Watt. So we trade John Gallipo and a fifth round this year for David Johnson. Welcome to the team, pal. Our cap room is looking horrendous. We traded Chris Conley, Nate Solder, and Marcus Gilbert. The main reason why we traded these guys for Gilbert is, one, he is technically better than Nate. But two, Nate Solder has a contract year. He's very expensive. Hopefully Marcus doesn't have a contract year. I just don't have the time to look at every single player that we go for. And he isn't. But like, you look at some of these names, and we have contract issues coming up big time here. So we trade Charkandrick West and a third round this year for Justin Pugh. So we trade Mitchell Schwartz in a third round this year for the Niners first. So we trade our first round this year from the Titans and our actual team first round next year for the Browns first round this year, which I believe, unless we do have a couple of players to cut, will make up our roster. This is going to be the starting roster, so the receivers don't change. But David Johnson, of course, is a huge upgrade at running back for us. Hannah, of course, a huge upgrade at quarterback for us, especially considering he can win Rookie of the Year. Center is the only real lineman position that we need to upgrade. But, I mean, even then, it's good enough. Middle linebacker, of course, the superstar-studded middle linebackers, leading with McKinley. Cornerbacks could use some upgrading, but, I mean, if they just have decent years this year, they could both be 90-pluses. Then we got a really good strong safety there. Defensive line for pass rush, looking pretty damn good. You got J.J. Watt on the inside, Bosa on the inside. You got Clowney and Houston, which are a very great combination. And then special teams, you have Fields and Santos. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good for me. I have to, change some positions around fully, but that's going to be basically the team. So Clowney does want to be re-signed. We also have Jarvis. I think we'll be able to get both of them, though, to be fair. So we got Jarvis. We have to re-go for Davion. If he doesn't want a signing bonus, he's on our team for sure. We are about to be in it, and we did get Clowney as well. Huge 7-year deal. I think it was $62.5 million for 7 years, which is, I guess, on the expensive side. Let's take a look. That is the one thing that sucks for the Texans is when you have one of those really big-ticket guys. Oh, we did get the bye week 13-3. When you get one of those big-ticket guys and they don't play for the first full year, I don't remember what his life was like last year. I think he was pretty decent, but when you miss a bit of time and then you ball out, it's like you don't get their full, what is that called? You don't get their full participation, I guess. I can't really think what I'm thinking of. David Johnson balled out, though. Des Bryant did pretty well. We also got Tyreek to an 85 overall, by the way. Our quarterback was pretty good as well. I should have mentioned that. Offensive line was amazing. Defensive line, or just defensive pass rush, was really good, too. Watt really didn't do well at all, but Bosa balled out. Picks, anything special? Jalen, there you go. We were about to trade him. He was the one we were going to trade. I was going to keep Peters, but look at Peters. 0 picks. Jalen Ramsey with 7. We got somebody doing well. McKinley did really well, too. So I like that a lot. Did we have any touchdowns on defense? We did, actually. Had 2 of them, I think. 3, Jalen Ramsey, Steven Nelson, and Miles Jones. He had a 9-yard pick 6. Interesting. Cairo Santos, pretty good, pretty good. Punting, really good. Kick return, Tyreek did well. Wow, Tyreek, man. Where was this year 1? You would have won fucking Rookie of the Year. The whole thing could have been different. 3 punt return touchdowns, a kick return touchdown, several touchdowns in receiving. He had 11 touchdowns on the season? Pretty damn good. Offensive yards, 9th. Defensive, probably top 5, I would assume. Number 3, exactly what I'm looking for. What are the awards? Were we in close? Our quarterback was 5th there, 8th there for our Beastie Boy. I like to see that. Do we have anyone else? No. Defensive Player of the Year. Bosa surprisingly wasn't up there. Joel Hanna. You think his name is Joel or Joel? Probably Joel, right? Got both of the rookie and both rookie awards. There we go. Figured it out. So somehow they just took all the awards. Good job, guys. Good job, Bosa. Best kicker, Santos is where? 8? Fair enough. Let's see the XP. We do know that we did spend pre. Okay, so let's take a look. 85 Hannah. I think he's an 84 plus the 1, of course. Jarvis. I don't even think Jarvis did that great. I don't know how he's went up. And then defense is always kind of low for upgrades. So let's take a look. It's 46K for him, 24 for him. Lots and lots of XP to use here. So we have our lineup, and wow, look at all the greens. Hannah's now a 95. Well, he's technically a 91, but he's got that +4 rolling. Mitch Morris up to an 83, +2s everywhere except for Pugh. Upgrading their injury upgrades their overall quite a bit. Probably should have tried that before. Defensively, as per always, doesn't go up anything really. The team does upgrade a little bit. Jones goes to an 87, which I don't know why. 91 hit power, which is nice. 76 tackle, 69 press, which obviously doesn't matter too much. 84 pursuit, 75 block shed. Where was his play rec? His play record was really low. Like when I was upgrading, I was like, this guy's gonna be kind of bad. Like 78, like he's averaging like 80 maybe if he's lucky. I would say 83 overall should be his overall. Probably some. I forgot to show you guys that we didn't cheat. Dolphins 9-6-1. I'd be very disappointed if we end up losing to them. And so we lost 2 games there, 1-2 there. So I think we were 13-3. We were actually. So we lost a close one to the Titans, ironically. Destroyed the Broncos. We did really well this season. So, Cowboys by 3. Jets 56-14. Great win against the Patriots there. Hopefully we play really well. This is one of our better rebuilds, I'd like to think. We paid a lot for the defense, though. The defense is probably like 70% of the contracts, at least for right now. Obviously, there's probably re-signings that need to be made. Let's take a look at our team. I don't know if it's fully upgraded or fully updated or not. What do we have? 94, so I like that. 94 to their 81. I mean, I like our chances. Start of the third quarter. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to score 7, and they're going to come back with 0 points. We're going to score 24 there. Well, not there, but you know what I'm saying. 24 on the game. We're going to quickly sim through here, and that's just a slaughtering, basically. Give them, I was about to say give them credit for trying to win, but no chance. 31-7. Wonder what our quarterback looks like. I haven't even looked at him yet. So that's our quarterback. He's looking actually like a legit quarterback. Was that not fucking Andrew Luck's player model? It looked just like him. He looks like a legit quarterback. What the fuck is our star quarterback, one of the highest rising quarterbacks of all time, basically? Fuck off, man. Why is he talking to a backup quarterback? Look at David Johnson. What a beast. Damn, they give a lot of sacks. Where did they come from is the question. Was it just a team effort? I guess, but the outside linebackers did really well, which means the inside guys did their job as well. Lots of sacks. So what is that? 1, 2, 4, 7 sacks. Wow. Pick was Rashad Jones. Santos did well. Tyreek Hill, nothing special there. I'm glad that Tyreek Hill's kind of developing for us. What is he, an 88 overall now in his second season? That's pretty good. It's all right. He had a really damn good game. We fed him the rock. 150 plus with 4 touchdowns. I don't know his receiving game, but 94 to their 82. I believe we did lose to them, though, in the regular season. So at 12-4 and already taking a loss to them, I don't like our chances. I love them. So I don't know if you guys seen that, but that glitched out. And it said that we were back in the fourth quarter. I just deleted it. Or first quarter, I just deleted it because I was just like, why? I mean, if it's in the first quarter, might as well redo it. Redo, I guess. Don't know what the fuck happened. The game always freezes for me once a day. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but I mean, I did, but I don't know if it's going to make it. So I'll say it again. The order, unless you guys are going to like say, oh, I want the Rams, like 1,000 of you guys say the Rams. The order is going to be the team that I think needs the rebuild the most. So, in my opinion, the first team we would do is the Niners. I know Kaepernick did. Oh, what a clutch play! That must have just been a field goal. I know Kaepernick opted out of his contract, which I believe is going to save them a ton of money. But overall, I think they are in most desperate need of change. I would say the Jets are actually coming up on them. I know the Browns; they are the Browns. But they have lots of youth, and they have some good draft picks here, so I don't think they have the worst scenario at all. So I would say first is the Niners, then a close second is the Jets. After that, I guess probably the Browns, to be honest. And then from there, I'd have to kind of look at the teams. I can't really remember off the top of my head right now on who is the worst. No, maybe the Rams. I think the Rams might be in a worse spot. Ooh, clutch up. Oh, they didn't get it, though. I think the Rams might be in a worse spot than the Browns, honestly. Ooh, because, like, they're going to have to pay Aaron Donald a ton soon. And he might be a great player, but that's a lot of money for basically nothing. You know, like, they're so far from a championship run. Obviously, anything can happen. They could have a great draft this year, a great draft next year, and they're one of the dynasties. Like, you just don't know. But for the most part, I would assume they are out of the playoffs for the next 3 to 5 years. So they're in really bad shape. They had a lot of sacks. We had 2 picks. Steven Nelson? Who the hell do you think you are? Cairo Santos, by the way, MVP over here. Let's move on, though. We are into the Super Bowl now. I know a lot of rebuild talk, but, I mean, it is kind of close to the end of the rebuild, assuming we win the Super Bowl here. But I think they actually are releasing lots of limited cards. But anyways, let's move on to this Redskins. What? What? All right. I didn't even... Wow, okay. I mean, the fact that I have... If I'm not 100... I'm just saying... Almost 1,000% sure I have never seen the Redskins in the Super Bowl in these rebuilds, except for the time we rebuilt them, I believe. Wow. How does that happen? That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't figured it out by now, then, you know, I'm sorry. Right at the end of the third, it is a 17-10 game. Very interesting because they obviously have the ball. And it's 1st and 10 picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Complete game changer. It's still anyone's Super Bowl. I know it's a touchdown. Still anyone's Super Bowl. We've seen the way they ran down the field on us. Look at this. I mean, they're already halfway down the field. Already looking to score a touchdown. They don't. They better not kick. EA. I mean, it might come back to bite me talking shit about EA here. But you're really thinking in this point of the game, 7 minutes left, they're kicking a field goal. And I don't know, another turnover, probably a fumble. That's most likely going to be game. They're going to try their best, but there's just no hope. And we win the Super Bowl with the Chiefs, which could be kind of soon in real life. I don't know. I think they're going to be that above-average team that wastes the young talent that they don't really actually have, do they? Defensively, Justin Houston's a beast. Tom Bahali's getting very old. Poe, I'm assuming they're going to try to get back. I don't know if they will. I would love for them not to and him to come to Green Bay. Don't see it happening. In Madden, if Madden Poe is real life Poe, he would be shit. No one would want him because I don't know what it is, but did you guys see that? Like 72 block shed, 76 power move. That's garbage. Number 86 for Des Bryant. Oh, that just doesn't look right, man. Look at our coach. He doesn't look like he belongs up there. He's like, hey, what's up? Our quarterback looks so legend, though. Like, he looks like a prototypical star quarterback. Like, I love the fact that we finally got a guy that looks like a legit quarterback. Like, look at him. He actually looks like the next NFL star quarterback. Normally, you got those long, blonde-haired quarterbacks that would, you know, they're like, what is his name? Charlie Whitehurst looking dude. Our quarterback did really well. Balled out in the Super Bowl. Looked really good. And David Johnson kind of got outperformed, let's be honest. Unless he got some receiving stuff. But he looks better considering David Johnson's got much more around him than that guy does. J.J. Watt and McKinley picks just Jalen. Ooh. Just Jalen. Kicking, punting, any returns? No. Real wild year one. Luckily, we didn't regress too hard, and we turned the thing around very easily. What do we got as our team? Do we go up to a 95 at all? I doubt we would, but 99D, 99O, 94 overall. I like this squad. This is definitely one of those squads we're going to hold on to for a while. I would say there's a light goal, but there's not. There really isn't. Maybe in next video we'll have one. But, yeah, realistic rebuilds start, I believe, what are we going to do on Wednesday? Maybe sooner, maybe later. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes to record. Once again, just what team would you want to see? I'm leaning towards the Niners or Rams right now. Niners, Rams, or Jets. Probably the Niners. You know, we're going to slowly get into it. It's not going to be... I mean, it probably will be 100% realistic, but if you guys have suggestions to make it more realistic or even call me out on, wow, that was stupid, no way they would do that, you know, let me know. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe salary cap video tomorrow, I'm not sure. But anyways, hopefully you enjoy your weekend and come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!